live and direct on this beautiful Father's Day. I know we got a little bit of rain, but guess what? The rain didn't stop anything, right? Because we was out there doing our thing. So shout out to everybody that got out today to do something special for their father, with their father. Shout out to everybody missing their heavenly father. You know what I'm saying? Missing their father, right? And shout out to the people that, you know, got father figures or whatever and don't really know who their father is like I don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Let's get this show started. This is Truth, the Lies, and the Lessons. And I got a magnificent show for you guys today, man. We're about to turn it up. And what I mean by turn it up is we're going to discuss three reasons a man will walk away from a good woman. And I've been getting asked about it. So let's go. Yeah. And the lessons from real relationship talk. I stay wrapped in my cocoon. I stay wrapped in my cocoon and howling at the moon. What's up, Birmingham? This is Birmingham's own real relationship talk show. I am the one and only Kenny Talk, and we're about to get this thing cracking. And before we start, you know, I never, ever start a show without the get down, because sometimes you got to get down in order to get up. Sometimes I got to get you down. Boom, boom, boom. In order to get you up, right? This show is finna be crazy. Let's start it, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. You got to go to WJLDradio.com. Go to WJLDradio.com and click listen live. Hey. Hey. Yeah. He got to say goodbye, baby. He got to say goodbye. This show, this message is finna be a beast. Tune in. What must I do? Man, that one felt good right there. How many of y'all remember that one? Man, that bring back some memories right there. Goodbye, love. Appropriate for today's topic, y'all. I know. Goodbye, baby. I know what y'all saying. Y'all are just like, you know what? Man, it's time to let the cat out of the bag. But I know y'all are like, man, why would Ken try to attack this particular subject matter? 3 reasons why a man would walk away from a good woman. Now, I notice in the title it says good woman. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of good women out there, man. A lot of good women out there, man. And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. Go to WJLDradio.com and I'm about to break it down. Listen. The reason why I would tackle this subject matter, y'all, is because I get a lot of women that come up to me, man. They are on social media. I look at their post. I look at so many things, and they like to ask these questions, man. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? What does a good man really want in a woman? You know what I'm saying? They be trying to figure this out. They ask so many questions like that, right? And I say, you know what? It's a reason why. Well, it's 3 reasons why that I'm going to touch on today. The reason why a man will walk away from a good woman. She could be a good woman or whatever. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. This ain't finna be a sad show, y'all. This is not finna be a sad show. This is about to be a show. It's for my brothers out there because I'm gonna give it to the ladies, man, real. I'm gonna give it to the ladies real. So let's get this thing started with number 1. I know I dropped number 1. Before I go to number 1, y'all, I need y'all to understand that it's 4 stages to emotional intelligence. 4 stages. And before I go into the 3 reasons why a good man will walk away, I got to talk about this one reason, man, first. The number 1 that I adore women for. Women are so good at this, man. A good woman is great at this. And the only thing I want to do is I want to first and foremost give y'all a round of applause. The first stage of emotional intelligence is going to be self-awareness. Women are great at self-awareness, man. And what do I mean by that? Y'all may have to do a little bit of homework on this one. But that's all right, though. You can go do it. You can go do it if you like. You can go do it if you like. But I can tell you one thing. I'm going to go and give it to you. Drum roll. I'm going to break down a little bit of self-awareness. And that's just the ability to know yourself and understand your feelings. An accurate self-assessment. Women are way better than this than men are. An accurate self-assessment. Understanding your strengths and your weaknesses and their effects. Self-confidence. Having faith in yourself and being willing to put yourself forward, right? This is a strong point for women. So I want to make sure I give all of y'all kudos out there for that. Cause y'all are the best at that. And I believe that when it come to guys, man, we gotta sharpen that. We gotta get a little bit stronger at that, man. So here we go. The number one reason why a man will walk away from a good woman is self-management. Self-management, y'all. Let me break down self-management now. Self-management is about self-control, right? It's an important part of emotional maturity. Controlling your feelings and or expressing them in an appropriate setting. That's a skill set. You know what I'm saying? Being initiative. You know what I'm saying? Being self-motivated and having the ability to work through setbacks. You know what I'm saying? Staying committed when things don't go right. You know what I'm saying? When you run into a situation where you feel disrespected or you just get upset at that particular point. Self-management is about having adaptability, showing resilience, and the ability to change course when necessary to navigate these waters, ladies. Right? What does it look like when you are about to explode? You know what I'm saying? When you feel in that type of way, you start to express in a manner that does make the environment not cool for a man, and a man will walk away when that self-management ain't there. Right? It can impact the relationship. Self-management. I'm not asking anybody to not feel. I'm not asking anyone to accept disrespect, because that's not what it's about. It's all about how it's expressed, y'all. The expression can make a man walk away. Yeah. Hey, and we're going to move. Number 2. Those just joining us, we're talking about 3 reasons a man will walk away from a good woman, man. I'm talking about a good woman, man. There's so many of y'all out there. I love you. Check it out. Number 2. Number 2. I know y'all can feel this one. What up? The emotions are rising. I can feel it. I can feel it. This piano right here bring back some memories, don't it, y'all? But I'm going to go and break it down to you. Listen, man. The number 2 is going to be around social awareness. I said it first. Social awareness, man. What are you talking about, Ken? What are you talking about? Social awareness, right? Empathy. One of the pillars of the ability to form a connection with others, understanding and acknowledging their emotions. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Being helpful, contributing to the group effort, and displaying good listening skills. And I know a lot of ladies gonna throw tomatoes at me when I say, what you mean listening skills? If anybody got great listening skills, it's a woman, right? If anybody got great listening skills, it's a woman. If it's anybody that don't got good listening skills, it's a dude. I said, you might be right, but when you talk about verbal, but I ain't just talking about verbal. I'm talking about non-verbal listening. How much do you hear? How much do you identify through observing, ladies? How much do you hear that's not said? That's going to be the part that will make you that much more emotionally intelligent, right? When it comes to how you're about to say what you're about to say. You got to really feel where this individual's energy is and not just make it all about your energy. When your energy is when you feel like you're getting energy that you don't like from the person that you're with. A lot of times how your energy come off go out the window. You just finna return the same one. But what it does, you miss a whole lot. That's what I'm trying to say. Social awareness. Social awareness. You heard it first. And last but not least, number 3, y'all. Number 3, man. Check it out. Hey. Number 3. Walk on by. Keep going. Hey, listen, man. Number 3. The number 3 reason is going to be around relationship management. This is a big one when it comes to emotional intelligence, y'all. Relationship management. How well do you manage your relationship? How well do you manage your relationship? Let's talk about managing real quick, right? Conflict management. Because it's like I told y'all from the beginning, it's called a relationship. It's not called an agreementship. We don't agree with everything that each other do. We don't agree with everything, with the way, you know what I'm saying, this person might feel or that way that person might act. They don't agree with how I might feel or how I may act at times. I might wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You might wake up. But it's a relationship. It's about how well you relate to each other, right? So conflict management, man. Conflict management. Having skills to improve relationships. Negotiate. It's got to be a negotiation here, right? And lead. The ability to settle disputes, differences of opinions, and misunderstandings. Are you good at doing that? Right? How many of you ever asked a lady, a man on the first date, how good is he at settling misunderstandings and difference of opinions and disputes? How good? Is that like a strong skill set of yours, sweetheart? If I'm dating a young lady, I'm asking, is this a strong skill set of yours? See, this is what people need to bring to the table. Man, I got great skills of settling disputes and difference of opinions and misunderstandings, right? I'm good at that piece right there, right? I'm good at supporting the need for change and making it happen on both ends. Whether it's my end or your end, we're going to keep it 100. Walk on by. So, y'all, those that are just joining us, it's quite all right because guess what? I'm going to go ahead and rewind everything for you. Man, let's rewind everything back. Number one, when you talk about 3 reasons that'll make a man walk away from a good woman is because of these reasons. When you talk about emotional intelligence. So number 1, it was around social awareness, y'all. Y'all got to be aware. You got to basically see and hear things that are not seen and not said. You got to be able to see and hear things that are not seen or said, right? Number 2 is going to be around first one was self-management. Number 2 was social awareness, and number 3, man, it's got to be around relationship management. We got to do a better job in that area. Thank you, Birmingham. Drop the mic. Salute. I got more to come. It's Birmingham's own real relationship talk show. Yeah. Go to WJLDradio.com right now. If you're in your car, 94.1 FM, Birmingham. Hey, I stole this song right here from Insecure. How many of y'all ladies out there watch Insecure? Man, let me tell you something. A great example that I want to give y'all when it comes to social awareness, man, is, do y'all remember the episode? I know some of y'all probably ain't. Spoiler alert, I'm finna say it. When Molly was in the pool with her boyfriend and her boyfriend's brother, right? He had a difference of opinion about the way she felt about being discriminated against at the pool when they were in Mexico, right? He had a simple difference of opinion. He said, I'm going to play the devil's advocate, whatever. And she flew off the hook. She got mad. I mean, she went off. Now, her boyfriend never saw her in this manner, right? And she didn't think that, wait a minute, I ain't never displayed this side to him, but I'm snapping. She cussed him out and everything, got out the pool and left. And then he like, well, wait a minute. See, at that particular point, the most important thing to Molly was the way she felt. The most important thing to Molly was getting her point across. The most important thing to her was the fact that this brother was giving her an energy that she didn't like, and she returned fire. See, that's low emotional intelligence when it comes to social awareness. She's supposed to felt that. That's all I'm saying. So let's get this thing cracking. Let's go to the moon rock. Let's go to the moon rock, man. And the moon rock, now I'm finna hit y'all left with this one. The moon rock of today is the statement, what's understood shouldn't have to be said, makes understandings rarely ever talked about. The statement, what's understood shouldn't have to be said, makes misunderstandings rarely ever talked about. What do you mean by that, Ken? Let me break it down a little bit. It's because you got to understand, you can't go by what's understood. You got to go by, what is my understanding? My understanding may not be the understanding that you want me to have, but I got to understand it. Your understanding may not be the understanding that I want you to have, but you still got to understand it. So therefore, it makes communication null and void. And when it's null and void, that's when you got a misunderstanding. And when you got a misunderstanding, how do we react? We respond with arguments, man. We respond with just fussing and fighting. And we just be doing what, Mary? We be going down, y'all. And I want to give a big shout out to our local MC here, my man, Mr. Ha. I posted this on social media, man, and he gave me this. He said, man, because my question is, you know what I'm saying? What makes a man walk away? Brother said, Proverbs 21:19. Proverbs 21:19. Cuz when I pull it up, you can pull it up too. Go to your Bible. Look what you've done to me, she says. And in the scriptures, it states that it's better to dwell out in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. What? It say that in the Bible? Yeah, it does. Mary sung this song so apologetic, but ain't no telling what kind of energy she gave that made that man walk out. You going down now, but you weren't thinking about that when you was giving me that energy. No, I'm just joking. Salute. She says she going down, man. She sung that one though. So salute. It's time for a little information I want to give you with, I like to call the nightly news. Now, I wanted to share this nightly news with you guys real quick because I actually saw an article about why men leave. And in here, it talks about, and I ain't gonna even say who actually wrote it, but this person was actually talking about how men have a different perspective on relationships now, and we're getting more into the fairy tales. You see what I'm saying? Men used to be happy with just providing, going to work and having a happy wife and a happy family, right, that loves him, right? But based on what we see on TV makes us want a supermodel wife, and with all these unrealistic expectations, and when women can't meet these unrealistic expectations, we want to leave. And I said, you know what? I chose this one because I said, I'm going to challenge y'all on this one, man. I said, I'm going to challenge you on this one. And I'm going to challenge you by doing this, man. By just saying this here. If you look at the top 3 things that I talked about in this show, what men want is really simple. You know what I'm saying? Emotional intelligence. Understanding how to present to us at the end of the day. I ain't saying don't be upset. I ain't saying don't have the tough conversations with us. But the tough conversations a lot of times have to be tailored and they have to be effective and not just boom. Because I respect how you feel. We all respect how our women feel, right? Yeah. Man, I remember that one. That one was so dope. Now, I'm not gonna leave y'all without no lesson, right? I'm gonna jump right in real quick. Now, break out your frankincense and myrrh, whatever you prefer. Turn down the lights. Wrap up in a blanket if you got the AC blast. And go to WJLDradio.com and click Listen Live. And the lesson goes as follows. People are interested in learning each other's love languages. They even wrote a whole book about them. But what about the angry, afraid, and the unhappy languages? Your relationship won't survive without them. Now, many are okay with the energy from our actions and responses as long as it matches the energy that we're receiving. It's the way we justify the reasons behind whatever happens, and we could care less about them getting up and leaving. Now, you say one man's trash is another man's treasure. What he don't appreciate, another man will. Well, that's true, but you're going to have these very same issues again if you don't consider even how the next man feels. It's not to say that she's not good enough. It's to say we can all do better when it comes to managing what we have. We can deal with dysfunctions and problems and issues more effectively without ending up with one of us getting shot or stabbed. Ooh. Salute out there, Birmingham. I had so much fun. I love my job, right? WJLD's own wonderful witty wolf. I stay wrapped in my cocoon and I stay howling at the moon. Y'all know it. I love my job, right? Home of the Gary Richardson Morning Show. Everybody, 94.1 FM. Continue to listen because I'm going to keep on getting it to you. But before I go, man, listen. I got to give y'all the positive energy word of the week or the show, man. I guess I would say that. The positive energy word of the week. I gotta walk away, baby. I gotta let it burn. Alright, the word is powerful. And the word is feedback. Be open. I remember I put out a post and I was like, you know what? If you were to ask, ladies, the last 3 people that you dated and it didn't work out, some feedback on yourself as far as what you could improve going into your next relationship. I wonder how consistent would it sound? You know what I'm saying? I wonder will all 3 of them be saying the same thing? Well, we don't know because a lot of times we don't ask these questions, right? We don't ask that question. We don't even ask. But I can tell you one thing. The better we get at accepting feedback, man, things are going to be better. Happy Father's Day out there, man. I had a blast. Thank you for listening to the truth, the lies, and the lessons. We're going to continue to keep bringing it, man. I'm going to keep having some fun with y'all. I'll be back faster than the electric bill. Faster you can say cat in the hat, man. Y'all know how it goes.